Hello and welcome back to this playthrough of Dark Souls 2. Scholar of the First Sin on NG+. So I'm gonna start the DLCs here soon, or in this episode, but I just wanted to test something out before doing that. 516, although these guys die. I'm gonna revert the Zweihander back to physical damage, because in the DLC it's not very good to do elemental damage. 645. I just wanted to see against these enemies. So 645 was most likely a counterattack. I don't know, man. I'm still a little bit torn on, or like, I don't know which is gonna be better. I think that for me, the way I like to play the game, it's still better to infuse for the most part. Not in the DLCs, of course, just in the base game. Because then I don't have to rely on Rob Flynn, the Ring of Blades plus Lynn's Ring. But to maximize the damage, and I can use other things and then just infuse and buff. What was it before? 6,479. Was it 616 before? I don't remember. It's hard to talk about. But this guy's was like 645, wasn't it? For 540. So, but that's the thing though. These enemies, these are early game enemies technically. So you do more. And also keep in mind that the Zweihander is not a weapon that gets a lot of scaling whatsoever. That's why it can be a decent thing to infuse and enchant. But I feel like the majority of the weapons in this game are like that. They don't get that much scaling. But yeah, in the DLCs, probably better to go with this sort of approach. Now, the thing is, I need to remember to do that though, but I should probably put on, or remember to put on Marlin stuff, because I'm gonna fight two bosses back to back once the DLC is over, so to speak. Dude, the Giant Warrior Club, you reckon that may actually just be able to like almost one bomb everybody? Let's put on the Ring of Blades just to like exaggerate, although this puts me, you know what, I'm gonna take this off. There we go. That way I'm under 60. These things are not going to be that useful. Fall Control, Yearn, I don't know if that works here. Force could be decent. Could have its moments, you know. And Heal is always also kind of welcomed. Let's do it this way. So I guess we're going Miracles. That's the thing though. Miracles do have a lot of spells for support. Let's go with Magic Weapon instead, because it gets more uses. Where is it? Do I have it? Did I discard it? No, it's right there. Boom. Sometimes I do discard spells like an idiot. Magic Weapon instead of Dark Weapon. Now I'm gonna do more damage with Dark, but I only have 4 uses, and I decided to take off the Hexer Hood. I mean the crown, and use the Hexer Hood, just whatever instead. This thing has 9 uses. So it's gonna carry me further, even though I am doing slightly less damage. So let's see. Oh, is it staggering them as well, or was that just a one-off? This is NG Plus as well, remember? But the Giant Warrior Club, I've done this with the regular club and the regular club, which has 60 poise, and I wasn't staggering them on one hit. So did he? Yeah, he fell off. But we'll see when I'm actually fighting someone properly. Warmth could be really good in the DLCs as well. I've said that before, but like, yeah, it does stagger him when I'm running. That's absurd. Okay. So, why though? Does your strength matter? No, this does. I could have sworn that when I played this on NG Plus, maybe yeah, because these things are 60, not on NG Plus, on regular NG. That I was running around and I wasn't staggering them, but this is a club rather than a greatsword, right? I was doing that with a greatsword before, which has 50 poise. This area or this part is so bad, but then I can do this instead. This is a lot lighter of a weapon, so it's not gonna cost me as much to do this. Yeah, the difference is astounding. I was 56 before. In terms of weight. If you take that thing up there, you find the Dark Ring plus 3, but I already have that. Let's Sacred Oath it as well. Why the heck not? Boom. Oh, we're doing all the buffs. So yeah, very, very early on in the first NG playthrough, I mentioned that I prefer... Oh my god, I was meaning to do a running attack. I prefer strength weapons over dex. And this is one of the reasons right here. The majority of these weapons have like poise break. Dex weapons don't. So although they do comparable damage to each other, like a black steel katana can do some comparable damage to like a greatsword, the greatsword is gonna stagger, have a better stagger potential. The stone ring is also really good to use in the DLCs, to be honest. I don't think I even have it on me, because I just use big weapons instead. I have the capabilities of doing that now with all the points in vitality and whatnot. Up here I actually just get the poison ring +1, so I don't need to already have it. Or the poison, yeah, it's a poison by ring +1, I think it is. Boom. What is this, on balm? Yeah, a little balm. If these guys get hyper armor as they're attacking like that, then they won't stun. Or maybe it was just the first guys, I have no idea. This game does act really weird with poise. Especially in the DLCs, it's crazy. The people in this DLC have the most poise out of the 3. And you're always fighting bloody archers and warriors at the same time. Come on. I need you to attack because I'm either gonna bounce or you're just gonna tank my hit. So you need to like be in a recovery animation. Oh my god. The stone ring I'm pretty sure would have staggered them in one hit, regardless of their hyper armor. When you have a weapon of this magnitude. You always get a baby jump there, I don't know why. Most of the time you do. Do I need to go across there? I don't think there was anything particularly important. I need to activate the pillar up here though. Sup? But yeah, that can be a little annoying in the DLCs. The stone ring can potentially, in this one in particular, can be beneficial if you don't want to take chip damage all the time, because one of the drawbacks of big weapons, obviously, it's gonna be that you swing slow. So if the enemy hyper armors through your attack, your next, you're always gonna take a hit every time. You're expecting to stun them with 60 units of weight. Jesus Christ. Or 60 poise break, I should say. 60 units. Nothing weighs that much. Let's see, that guy, we need the Zweihander. Stupid bloody thing. Yeah, now you start to move, do you? Oh my god, it's a lot of poison. Go. Thank you. Let's use the Zweihander for a minute. I'm not stunning them anymore. So might as well, whatever. Boom. I guess it is if they're in a hyper armor state. Hyper armor, by the way, it's kind of like poise, but while you're attacking. For example, if you don't wear any armor whatsoever and you try to swing with a longsword, and everything will stagger you pretty much. Maybe not an arrow, but like any weapon, any dagger, any fist, anything like that will stagger you. But if you have the exact same, no armor, and you try to swing with a greatsword, if you're in the middle of the swinging animation and someone hits you with like maybe a dagger, you will you won't be stunned. That's basically hyper armor. It's your ability to like withstand stagger as you're attacking, like that guy just did. Oh, they can drop stuff. I always forget that they can do that. Dried root. The things on those platforms are rings that I already also have, so I don't need that. This is another scenario where it's just BS to the nth degree. You have to like take a bunch of shots from these guys. Pretty annoying. Let's get the bonfire in case I die. Although I don't think there's anything over there that I technically need. Should we rest now? Because it's gonna make everybody else come back and I don't want that. This doesn't technically hide me, does it? Wait, I have Great Heal extra. Oh no, I thought I was meaning to pick Great Heal. Or like, yeah, Med Heal, I mean. There we go, no stagger. That guy comes, that's actually a good attack that he does. because I can backstab. And backstabs will be one bomb. This is what you technically want to do. If you have a weapon such as... Well, I guess a greatsword works fine. The Zweihander as well in particular, because it's only 12 units and it doesn't have that much strength requirements. But a weapon like this, where you can just backstab them, I think a dagger would be too bad. Like, you don't do enough damage. Maybe, I don't know. To like one bomb. But that's what you want to do in the DLCs, because the enemies have extreme poise, extreme hyper armor, and just unfun. I can do this all day. Chip damage is pretty much inevitable though. So across there is this. Actually, you know what? I do want a second notch whip. It can be pretty decent. Oh, that's a one bomb. So yeah, I'm gonna get it. You can shoot that with a great bow. I already actually have a great bow on my character. Or you can come down here. If you don't have a great bow, you have to shoot the statues with like firebomb. Or I don't even think spells work. Like maybe, I don't know. I've never tried like crystal soul spears and stuff. Fireballs do though, like the pyromancy. I was actually, I remembered that I was gonna say something regarding pyromancies. Like I just think it's so good to use pyromancies because they don't cost anything. Isn't it like in every other game? People like the Dark Souls 3, well, Dark Souls 3 in particular, like people use pyromancies a lot, but not as much in this game. Why not? They are, you know, they don't cost any sort of stat investment. The majority of rings that people use on their builds are completely useless. The people that I see playing this game, things like the ring of regeneration is trash. Don't ever use that. Not the people use this one, but the Ring of the Evil Eye, I think it's called. I've seen people use the Ring of Thorns, the old Sun Ring. I don't have that many useless ones. Chloranthe is fine, it's alright. Oh, but the one that no one ever uses is the Royal Soldier Ring. I think that's one of the most important because everyone on YouTube that plays this game, right? Especially later on in the levels, they like to turtle up and use, you know, great shields with Velstad's armor or flipping the Dragon Lake armor, right? Stuff like that. Armor doesn't help you that much in PvE. It's better for PvP. If you get invaded, yeah, sure, put on a lot of armor, at least an adequate amount. But in PvE, it doesn't do that much for you. So people will be, you know, armored up to the gills, but they'll be using ineffective rings. At the very least, put on the Royal Soldier, in my opinion, but hey. These rings, you know, Ring of Blades is always good, Life Ring is good, Third Dragon. Southern Ritual Band is another one that goes very, very overlooked. That one and the Royal Soldier, I would argue, are the two most overlooked ones that I think could be very beneficial. Because if you're using a crap ring, just switching that ring out for the Southern Ritual Band and potentially using pyromancies can be really good for you. Things like Warmth, right, can help you get through the DLCs. That's only one attunement slot, and it goes a long way. Or Flash Sweat if you're doing something in the Iron Keep, fighting the Smelter Demon. Poison Mist, you can always throw out one Poison Mist as you're entering the Smelter Demon boss fight. That can give you an edge in the fight, right? And they don't cost anything. Maybe have the Fireball spell with you so you have a projectile. Or the Fire Orb. But yeah, I think Pyromancer is probably my favorite, just because it doesn't cost anything, but I like to use all sorts of spells as support. I think it enriches the experience, you know. One thing I've noticed in this DLC though, that every time you're fighting enemies, you're always fighting two or more. This next room coming up is also another one where you're forced to fight multiple, and the fact that these guys have so much poise, it's really hard to kill one before the other one aggroes, you know. So let's try and do that now. These guys have like a poison cloud to them, which is pretty bloody annoying. So I'm gonna rush one of these guys in here. There is a pressure plate on the floor. That's pretty annoying. Try to kill him before that guy comes. There we go. Hit him, hit him. Bah, bah. This thing staggers you to the end, like staggers you, stun locks you. It doesn't do it to them, of course. If I had hit him there, I probably would have gotten hit by the other guys. I didn't want to do that. That guy is hitting air. I need to be careful with that pressure plate though. It can be really bad. Oh, you can follow up your jumping attack. Alright. Wicked, man. Okay. Hopefully I can hit this thing. Boom. This is a trap chest. Forlorn, by the way, can invade as you're going down there. Which is why I always try to like be careful, because you could he just literally, as soon as you drop down, I'm pretty sure that's when he triggers, which forces you to fight 3 people at once, which is annoying. Let's see if we can get rid of this one quickly. That guy is patrolling the area. Nice. Boom boom. No Forlorn, that's good. He has been invading me throughout this playthrough quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie. I prefer he did that in regular NG when you're actually trying to get his armors and weapons. I don't need anything of him anymore. He's just being a nuisance, really. Alright. Across here, this is another... The previous bonfire that I was at, if you burn a bonfire aesthetic there, you can farm this chest over and over again. Or these 2 chests. There are 2 wooden chests here, containing Twinkling and Dragon Bone, and then Bleed and Poison. I don't know. Pretty neat. Hope I hit that one. Of course you move. Didn't stagger the bugger. Come on. There's a pressure plate right on the floor there. Nice. That one actually multi-hits. 3. Boom. These 2 chests right here. So the puzzling stone sword I already have. I don't really think I want it again. And if I do, I know where it is. Hey, the lance spinning thing. I don't think those guys know, because there's only... No, there's not 4 lances in the game. There's 4 great... There's 4 curved greatswords. I don't know how many lances. 5, 6. Down here there is something. I'm gonna use a better weapon though for this scenario. Well, there's Flynn's ring, and I think besides that, it's just like regular consumables. It's not really necessary to go down here though, but whatever. Let's do it anyways. Right, the flipping poise break. Dung pies, that's one thing there. You can kite these guys. If you don't want to fight them, you can just kite them around. You need to wait for them to get off these stairs though, so that you have an escape. So like, be in the room and kiting them until those 2 come down from the stairs, then you rush over to the stairs. Because you can get overwhelmed. They do some decent damage, especially if there's a lot of them, and they try to break your stuff. Oh. Poison throwing knives. Okay, so I'm full on those. Wait, how many would I pick up here? 20, okay. Wait, so if I pick up... I mean, if I... Actually, I need to kill the enemies. If I discard 6, I can pick up and actually get to 99. No, I need to discard 7 then. Oh, rah. I have the 3rd dragon ring. It's fine. Let's see. Discard would be 79. Wait, I'm doing something. And that puts me at... No, I did it the wrong way. Dude, oh my god. I did... Oh my god. I'm sure you know what I was meaning to do there. I didn't mean to discard the 79. I should have discarded the 7. That was ridiculous. Stay in school. That's the moral of that story. Oh, actually, I don't need to hit the pressure plate. Ow. Let's say could open it up. She's already... Yeah, look, she's buffing, so I'm gonna buff as well. Whoa, take it easy, buddy. Yeah, do the jumping. That one has a high recovery. No, no, no. Ooh, don't... Ah, she destroys her stamina when she does that one. If you completely run out of stamina when you're climbing a ladder... Chaos is a ladder. No, don't do the poison one. Scraps of life, right. Then you fall off. Really? That does not stun you. Fucking Thanos over here. Rah. See if I can kill this one. Absolutely not. These guys take damage from magic. They don't take damage from physical weapons. So if you have an infused weapon and you buff it, you can do some decent damage to them if you want to fight them like that. But you cannot backstab them though. Wait, I always forget you can't roll into these. But maybe they can trap you, which would be pretty shitty. In the little hoots. Yeah, I hear you jumping. Don't you worry about that for 1 second. I should not put away my Zweihander, should I? Let's use this one for a bit. Down there is the blood bite ring. I don't really need that again. Whoa! Took my thing off the mic. I don't really, or off the controller, I don't really like to pick up duplicates of rings because I know where everything is in the game if I require it. And I mean, you will only need it if you accidentally discard it, because there's no way I would not fix a ring. I have a problem. It's called being obsessive compulsive. I'm kidding. I haven't been diagnosed with that. But if a ring or something is broken in my inventory, I have to fix it. I don't like to see that little crack on it, you know? So I will always fix all the rings. I don't require multiple copies of it, but these guys do not stagger as far as I'm aware. Ah, he jumped back. This guy's a smarty pants. Hey, he fell down. Alright. Would you stop with the bow, bro? What the hell? Backstab, nice. Boom, boom. Torch. Whoa! Rah. Nice. I don't think I've gotten their bow, actually. In there you have denial. I don't need that again. And again, I know where it is if I want it. Oh yeah, that's the thing I need. This key is important. Where is the lever? Or the little pressure thing. Nobody follow me. What are you doing? Alright. Look at him. He's trying his best. He is trying his darndest. Did I get the shortcut? Nope. I forgot about that. I need to... There's so many like little things you need to do. Is he trapping me in here? He totally is. Yeah, jump. Nice, thank you. If he just performed a normal attack, I would have been stuck between a rock and a hard place, as they say. If he... I was pretty bad from him. If he just charged me normally, what was I supposed to do? Maybe I could roll into him and then attack from there. Jump. Nice. Because there's a guy behind him again. Probably don't need that bow again. I could rest. I am fighting Jester Thomas here in a second. A copy of him. Or like, I don't know. It's probably the Jester Thomas. Let's see. Imperfect Dragons. I probably don't need this anymore. Dragons are weak to dark. Since I don't have that far to go to the next bonfire, I'm just gonna use that. There we go. Sacred Oath. Probably don't need this, but what else am I gonna switch it out for, you know? Whee. Hey. I don't think this guy can follow me because... Or maybe he can, yeah. Is this doorway big enough for him? Nah. He's too big. He wouldn't be able to fit here. I don't have to fight him. dried root. Let's put on a weapon that Jester Thomas cannot just simply roll away from. This one, ideally, maybe. Jesus Christ. Make me eat my words, will ya? How do you fit through that, though? Like, your head would clip, wouldn't it? Let's find out. Come on. Because I was... last time I killed him, and I was, like, thinking, as I was watching the video back, like, was there a point in killing this guy? He's so big, but whatever. It was my first playthrough, so I wanted to do it anyways. But now there's no point in doing literally everything. Come on, bro. I need to end the video here soon. I don't know. He doesn't... Ah, give me the item. Whoops. Don't trigger Jester Thomas yet. And more repair powder. I was hoping it would be a piece of their armor or their bow or something. I'm a little bit too late. That was stupid. I've already triggered the invasion. You want to be right up next to him as he spawns. Yeah, actually he gestures. No, don't do that one. Get him, get him. Backstab him ideally, but okay. There's a little bit of water you can roll down there. So you just want to stay close to him. Really? He gets hyper armor for that? I'm gonna have to run away though. Well, at least do this. He can only use pyromancies. The best thing to do is to use something like a battle axe. I'm not stunning him though. And this weapon doesn't attack as quickly as like a longsword, battle axe, mace type weapon. Something small, you know. Really, bro? Jesus Christ. He's not stunning, that's the issue here. Oh, he's putting on warmth, and he cannot be backstabbed. Maybe I can do this 2 hands. Come on, come on. Oh, if he does combustion, that comes out really quickly. There we go. So you can roll in this water. However, the enemy's coming up. Then you don't want to be wet. But you're gonna get wet anyways. You're standing in water. They have an attack where they shoot you with like bloody flipping lightning. I guess they really are imperfect dragons. They look ridiculous and they also use lightning rather than flipping fire. So using this weapon because of the quickness and the decent... Don't manhandle me like that. The decent counter damage. They have like invincibility frames where they do that. Come on. How much health do you have? There's like a few petrified dragon bones here which can be really good. There we go, that's the 3. There's some effigies as well. Let's see if I can get these. Oh, don't turn around yet. What are you doing? There's a bonfire over there. Probably gonna end it there just in order not to make it too long. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna trigger everybody. I could die here. What did you... Oh no, he's fine, he's fine. They can follow you all the way up to the bonfire, which is an issue, you know, you could say that. Come on. Jumping attack. Alright, like 2 or 3 hits from a counter attack. No, didn't need to be a counter. They can also drop Petrified Dragon Bone. And they did. Wicked. Alright. Question is though, if I'm not going to do the challenge area, then there's not much left of the episode, so to speak. But yeah, I'm just going to do this in the next episode. Thank you for watching this one. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.